Hey guys, John here. Welcome back to John's RC, and today we are here with quite a special airplane. This is the Hobbyzone Champ Anniversary Special Edition, and if you've been in the hobby for a little bit, you would know about this Champ. This is a plane that's held a special place in RC hobbyist hearts because it has just taught so many people how to fly, and Horizon Hobby has released a special anniversary edition. So this is the 15th anniversary of the little micro Champ here. This is the 25th anniversary of Hobbyzone as a brand and the 40th anniversary of Horizon Hobby. So you can see here, just open the box. This is the Champ itself, and I do have my original Champ right here just to compare, and I will be explaining just the small differences. So let's pull this thing out of the box. Still have the tape on it. Okay, and you can see this thing just looks so awesome. Now this is actually pretty much a complete same airframe. You can see here there's a bit of difference in the coloration, but I'm pretty sure that these are the same colors, but I have asked around, and the original Champ, the paint varied from Champ to Champ, and mine just turned out to be very orange. And there are just a lot of technical or electronic differences. So this of course has the more modern E-flite UMX board, so it's still one cell on a brushed motor. However, this thing now has safe select, and I might have AS3X, I'll have to check. But on the original Champ, of course, that stuff did not even exist yet, so no stabilization on this, and the Champ doesn't even need this. I mean, I took this plane up without any experience, and it flew great. Because of, you can see it has this dihedral, and it naturally stabilizes itself out. So, I mean, is safe really necessary on this plane? Of course not. But Horizon doesn't have any other boards because there's a bunch of other 1S UMXs that have safe, so, you know. Now, the other main difference is the wheels. So you can see here, the wheels on the new Champ are a little bigger. And you can see here, these look a little tiny in comparison. Now, you can see here, let me just take the box out of the way. Excuse me. And just set that down. You can see this is how they set up. So this Champ is a little higher, you can see here, just a little bit higher because of the bigger wheels. And I never really take this plane off from the ground anyway, but I guess for the video we'll try it out with the new wheels. But normally I just hand launch it, but it's pretty cool, and I think it looks just a little nicer. It might even be more scale. I don't know about the actual Champion airplane. But yeah, so 3-channel control, and one thing I forgot to mention, the Champ comes in 2 versions compared to the original Champ. So this Champ comes in bind and fly and ready to fly. So this is the original ready to fly transmitter that came with the original first edition Champ. You can see here, pretty generic transmitter. This was fine for beginners because when you got into this hobby, you're not going to be splurging a lot of money on a transmitter. But now transmitters are a little bit more accessible. Right now I have my Spectrum NX7E, and you know, not just beginners are going to be buying this thing because everybody loves the Champ. Everybody loves the Champ. So even if you're an experienced pilot, you're going to have a transmitter on hand. So it's really nice that they came out with a bind and fly edition, so you don't have just one of these hanging around. Now I do not have a battery on the table with me, but it still uses the same original 1-cell 150 mAh battery pack, and Spectrum does offer larger batteries now. They've went up to 210 milliamps, so it'll still fit on the plane, just a little extra flight time. I myself, I'm going to be flying it on a 1-cell 150 mAh battery pack. As for specifications, of course, this is the exact same as the Champ. It has a 515 millimeter wingspan, 365 millimeter length, and it has a flying weight of around 48 grams, but it might differ from battery to battery. So that's pretty much it. That's all it's going to fly. Alright, so I have the Champ plugged in on a 1-cell 150 mAh battery pack. You can see here This is where I have it seated. I have it all the way in the back because, you know, going to do some intense 3D on this plane. So you can see here, this is the safe in action. So you can see I'm wiggling around. And then when I flip this switch, you can see it moves a little bit, and that's the wind rejection, that's AS3X. So I'm going to take off on safe, just see what it does. And I'm going to take off from the ground, try out these new wheels. This is a bush plane now. Okay. Oh, okay. So the motor seems way more powerful. They have a little punch to it. Huh. Okay, so Hobbyzone isn't playing around. Let's see with this champ. So with safe select, you can see here, I'm banking as far as I can go, and it's going to go into the spiral of doom. But you can see here, it does limit the throws a little. Let's see, if I try and dive it and try and loop it, let's see if it'll let me. Okay, so you can see here, I maxed out on the elevator, and safe is just going to not let me do it. So, I'm going to take safe off, and now we are in full control over the airplane. This is what you normally do with the champ. Flying it inverted. You know, this is normal champ activity. Let's do that again. Oh no. This thing has way more power than the original one. And it can fly slow. Oh. Takes a little effort to keep it stable. It obviously doesn't want to do it. It's hard to keep it close when it's inverted. You know? This plane is just, you can do anything with it. Or even tell your future. But you can see here, with very, very small movements, this is the champ in its natural habitat. And I can roll out of it. I can roll out of it on a 3-channel plane. That's what makes this champ so special. And of course, you have to try it. Let's cover the champ. Oh my god! Hold on. I'm onto something here, guys. Huh. You want to make a guest appearance? You can fly it if you want.
I'll do that for the video.
This flight video is going to be quite long. Here, come take the sticks. Guest appearance. We'll see how well it flies. First time he's ever flown this thing. My friend Joe, he's been in a couple of our videos.
Oh my god.
Stand next to you so I can hear you better. What do you think? Punch it. Well, the you can test how slow it is.
Yeah, slow feels super light.
I'm super glad they got it back. But it does it.
Yeah, it does.
It does it. It's weird.
I never would have imagined pedaling like
That's a low battery.
that.
All right. Let's bring this thing to a landing. I'm gonna do one more slow pass so you can see and admire the champ. You can see this thing can do very, very small circles. Now we're gonna bring it to close. Alright, so that was me and Joe's flight on the Hobbyzone Champ. So this thing is absolutely incredible. It's I would wager that it's way better than the original one just because it has a crazy amount of power on the motor. Of course, this is still a brushed motor on one cell, and that's only a 25C battery, but this thing outputs so much power. I was able to stay inverted and fly it and roll out of it and hover on the Champ. So I'm so happy with this plane. Joe, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was really good.
He enjoyed it. So I rate this thing 1 billion stars out of 5, and everybody needs to pick this up now because this thing is just so much fun. So that's pretty much it. So thanks for tuning to John's RC, and if you're new to this channel, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next one.